Today, I'm going to share with you how you can get started in the real estate market with literally just $1. In fact, this is how I originally got started into real estate, and all you need is your mobile phone to do this. The problem in today's social media generation is everyone shares the same hack to get started in real estate, and I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. The hack that you've probably heard of a million times over is the following. Find a rundown property which needs to be renovated. Pressure the buyer to sell you the home below market value. Renovate the property. Remortgage the property to then pull out your cash. And number 5, repeat the process. And this strategy is also known as the BRR strategy, which people try to sell as some infinite money glitch. But let me poke some holes in this pipe dream that nobody tells you about. Number 1 is most banks will not give you a mortgage on a property if it needs renovating and isn't livable. In fact, if it does need renovating, then most banks will require a higher deposit level, which means you need more cash. Number 2, everybody and their dog is trying to buy real estate right now. So the chances of you buying a property below market value is very slim in today's market. Buyers just have no incentive to give you a discount anymore on their homes because it is a buyer's market. Number 3, when it comes to renovating a property, you again need cash. It's not just as simple as you and your buddy going down to the house and just painting it for free. Often these houses need to be replastered, recarpeted, and most of the times the kitchen needs to be redone, and that is going to require some serious cash which you probably do not have. And finally, number 4, remortgaging the property to pull out your cash. That cash is not free. By pulling cash out the property, what you're doing is just taking on a bigger loan, and that means you're going to have to pay back higher mortgage payments every month. This will reduce your rental yield. In fact, it could even put you into a net loss when it comes to collecting your rent payments. Now, I'm not going to drag out this video and force you to watch 10 minutes of me just being really vague about what this strategy is. So in summary, what you should be buying is real estate investment trusts, and these are also called REITs. Now, before you click off the video because I've exposed the big secret, let me tell you why you should stay till the end. Number 1, for those who have not heard of REITs, I'm gonna give you a quick introduction to what they are. Number 2, if you have already heard of REITs, well, I'm going to share with you the top 3 REITs that I'm buying this month and pay you dividends higher than rental yields. I mean, why make 5% if you're lucky on a rental property when you could be pulling in double, triple, or even quadruple yields buying the REITs that I'm about to share? So a quick introduction to what a REIT is for those who might not have heard of them. Well, a REIT is a company that owns, operates, or finances income generating real estate, in which a REIT will then pool together all this investor capital and invest it in real estate on your behalf. This makes it possible for individual investors like you and me to earn dividends from real estate without actually having to own the property, manage it, or carry out repairs. And one of the great things about REITs is they're not actually limited to residential properties. They encompass almost every sector out there. I'm talking hospitals, storage units, commercial buildings, warehouses, schools, literally everything and anything. And as I said, all you need to purchase the REIT is your phone, because they are traded on the stock market. But I want to create a fair picture here. I want to give you both the pros and the cons of investing into REITs so you can make your own informed decision. So what are the pros? Well, number 1, you don't need real estate experience because the management company will make decisions on your behalf on what to invest in. Number 2, you don't have to manage any tenants to ensure you're getting paid your dividends. Number 3, this extends to repairs and maintenance, meaning you can just put your feet up and relax. Number 4, transaction costs are so much lower because we're dealing with a stock, and as a result it's much more liquid than a house. And number 5, diversification. As we said, REITs do not stick to just residential properties. They can encompass almost anything and everything. So what are the actual cons when it comes to REITs? Well, number 1, we said that they're more liquid. This means they're actually more volatile than buying actual real estate itself, so the underlying stock price can fluctuate much more than an actual house. Number 2, unfortunately some countries do treat REIT dividend income as actual income, which means you will be taxed higher. Number 3, most of the times REITs will not see capital appreciation. You're not buying into a REIT to see the price go up, you're buying into it to earn dividend income. And the reason for this is majority of REITs by law have to pay most of their income out to shareholders. which leaves less room, well, less capital for further expansion. So the moment you've all been waiting for, what REITs are out there and what 3 REITs am I investing in this month? Number 1, we've got Anley Capital Management. ACM invests in a mixture of both residential and commercial real estate, while also diversifying into holding mortgage-backed securities. Current dividend on ACM is a whopping 20%. That's right, 20. Number 2, Medical Property Trust. MPT invests in both freehold and leasehold geared healthcare real estate, and on top of that they also provide mortgages to customers. Current dividend yield is sitting at 11%. And number 3, we've got Life Storage. Now, as the name suggests, Life Storage literally just invests in self-storage real estate. So think of your storage wars, that's what they own, those storage units. If you'd like a list of 10 REITs covering a number of different sectors, you want to check out my previous video, which is how to beat inflation, which will pop up right now.